Have you ever felt like you're slowly losing yourself in a relationship? Even when it's family or close friends, you can't shake the feeling of being drained, stressed, or even hurt every time you interact with them. It's exhausting, isn't it? In this video, we'll explore 9 signs that it might be time to let go of these relationships, even if they involve the people you love most. Sometimes, protecting your own mental health and well-being is the most important thing you can do for yourself. And that's the message Stoic philosophy teaches us. You can only control yourself, and sometimes letting go of toxic relationships is the only way to truly set yourself free. Today, I'll help you recognize these signs and show you how to take the right action. Let's dive into how you can protect yourself, maintain your inner peace, and grow stronger each day. 1. They constantly make you feel bad about yourself. These people are always quick to criticize, pointing out your flaws and making you feel like you're not good enough. At first, their comments might seem harmless, perhaps even helpful, but over time, you begin to realize that their words are more damaging than constructive. They often highlight your mistakes, dismiss your achievements, and make you question your self-worth. No matter how much effort you put in, they always seem to find something wrong with you. It starts to affect how you see yourself, and what once felt like an occasional disagreement now feels like a constant drain on your emotional energy. You might feel exhausted after spending time with them, overwhelmed by the negativity they project. At some point, their constant criticism makes you feel small, and you may even begin to second-guess your abilities or decisions. Stoicism teaches us that it's not events that disturb us, but our judgments about them. Epictetus. This profound lesson emphasizes that it's not the external circumstances, the criticism or the negative comments that harm us. Instead, it's how we react to them. When someone criticizes us, we can choose how to interpret it. You don't have to internalize every harsh word. This is where Stoic wisdom becomes powerful. It empowers you to understand that while you can't control what others say, you can control how you perceive their words and how you respond. The key to overcoming the negativity of others lies in detaching your self-worth from their judgment. If someone is constantly making you feel bad about yourself, it's important to remember that their perception is just one opinion. It doesn't define your reality. Your worth is intrinsic and not based on external validation. You have the power to decide which opinions you value and which ones you let go. A Stoic approach encourages you to pause and reflect when faced with criticism. Ask yourself, is this criticism helpful? Does it contribute to my growth? If it's not constructive, then it's simply a reflection of their view, not a reflection of who you truly are. This mindset allows you to deflect unnecessary negativity and focus on what truly matters: your inner peace and personal development. Setting boundaries with those who constantly make you feel bad is a form of self-care. This doesn't mean cutting people off entirely, but it means protecting yourself emotionally. You can start by limiting time spent with those who drain you and expressing how their behavior affects you. Be clear about your boundaries and stand firm in maintaining them. It's crucial to communicate that their negativity is not something you're willing to accept anymore. Remember, you have the right to protect your peace. If someone's behavior is consistently bringing you down, it's okay to distance yourself or even cut ties if needed. You don't owe anyone the right to diminish your self-worth. Surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you to be the best version of yourself. 2. They never acknowledge your efforts or achievements. In any healthy relationship, mutual respect and appreciation should be present. However, with some people, no matter how much you give or how hard you try, they never acknowledge your efforts. It's like no matter how much you pour into the relationship, your contributions go unnoticed. When you achieve something significant, whether it's personal or professional, they brush it off or barely react. This lack of acknowledgement might seem small at first, but over time it can be disheartening. It can make you feel invisible, as though your hard work and growth aren't valued. You start to wonder if you're the only one putting effort into the relationship while the other person takes everything for granted. It can lead to feelings of frustration, resentment, and disappointment. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is in our control, our own actions and reactions. When we seek validation from others, we are allowing them to control our happiness. Their acknowledgement, or lack thereof, doesn't define our worth. As Marcus Aurelius once said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. When you seek acknowledgement or validation from others, you're giving them the power to define your happiness. By shifting your focus to internal validation, you start to reclaim control. Instead of waiting for someone else to recognize your achievements, appreciate your own efforts. Reflect on your growth, celebrate your small wins, and remind yourself of your strengths. A Stoic mindset encourages detachment from the need for external validation. This doesn't mean you should stop valuing your relationships or the support of others, but it does mean that your sense of self-worth should not depend on someone else's recognition. You can find fulfillment in knowing that you are doing your best, regardless of how others perceive it. If you're constantly seeking acknowledgement from someone who never provides it, it's important to assess whether this relationship is truly benefiting you. Are you giving more than you're receiving? Are your efforts being appreciated, or are they being ignored? Setting boundaries with people who don't acknowledge your worth can be incredibly liberating. It allows you to preserve your emotional energy and invest it in relationships that are mutual and supportive. You are worthy of being recognized for your efforts, and if someone can't see that, it may be time to reconsider their place in your life. 3. They make you feel like you're constantly walking on eggshells. Have you ever felt like you had to constantly monitor your words and actions around someone, afraid that the smallest misstep might set them off? In relationships where this happens, you're constantly trying to avoid conflict or upsetting the other person. This can create an overwhelming sense of anxiety, making you feel like you're always walking on eggshells. This behavior is exhausting. It means you're always hyper-aware of your every move, and it can prevent you from being your authentic self. Instead of feeling at ease and comfortable in the relationship, you're stuck in a state of tension, worried about how the other person will react. Over time, this leads to emotional burnout and frustration as you're living your life based on someone else's unpredictable mood or reactions. Stoicism teaches that we should not let others control our emotional states. Epictetus said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." While you can't control how someone else reacts, you do have control over how much power you give them over your emotions. If you feel like you are constantly tiptoeing around someone, it might be a sign that they are taking too much control over your emotional well-being. In Stoic philosophy, maintaining peace of mind is key. You should not live your life in fear of upsetting others. It's important to recognize that you have the right to express yourself freely without the fear of being attacked or criticized. If the relationship is making you feel like you can't be your true self, then it's time to step back and reassess whether this relationship is worth maintaining. By setting healthy boundaries, you're asserting your right to live with peace and authenticity. Let the other person know that you deserve respect and space to express yourself freely. This doesn't mean creating conflict, but rather asserting that you won't allow fear of their reactions to control your actions. If someone makes you feel like you're always walking on eggshells, take time to evaluate if the relationship is fostering growth, trust, and mutual respect. True relationships should make you feel safe and accepted, not anxious and afraid to speak your truth. 4. They don't support your growth or goals. A healthy relationship should involve mutual support, encouragement, and shared growth. However, if someone in your life consistently shows no interest in your personal development, dreams, or goals, it may be a sign that the relationship is holding you back. This is especially true if they belittle your ambitions, dismiss your ideas, or fail to show any excitement for your successes. Instead of cheering you on, they might be indifferent or even dismissive. This can make you feel like your goals are unimportant or that you're not worthy of pursuing your dreams. Over time, this lack of support can cause you to doubt your capabilities, hold back on pursuing your aspirations, or even abandon them altogether. Stoicism teaches us to focus on virtue and self-improvement, regardless of external validation. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." In the context of relationships, this can be interpreted as, don't wait for others to validate your goals or give you permission to grow. True strength comes from within, and it's important to find your own path, regardless of whether others support it. If someone in your life isn't supporting your growth, it's essential to evaluate the relationship and decide if it's helping or hindering your personal journey. The Stoic approach encourages detachment from needing approval or encouragement from others. You should seek the support of those who genuinely care about your success and will help you grow, not those who hold you back. Take a moment to reflect. Are you surrounded by people who inspire you to become a better version of yourself? Or are you stuck in relationships that are preventing you from moving forward? If it's the latter, it may be time to reassess your relationships and consider distancing yourself from those who are unsupportive. Remember, your goals and dreams are valid, and you deserve to be surrounded by people who believe in you and want to see you succeed. Let go of relationships that drain your energy and don't contribute to your personal growth. 5. They always make you feel like you're not enough. In some relationships, no matter what you do, it feels like it's never enough. You might give your best effort, but they always expect more, and you're left feeling like you can never meet their standards. This can apply to any type of relationship: family, friends, or even romantic partnerships. You feel like you're constantly falling short, no matter how hard you try, and the emotional weight of this can be overwhelming. When you constantly feel like you're not enough, it's easy to lose confidence in yourself and your abilities. It can make you question your worth and leave you feeling exhausted because you're always striving for validation or approval that never seems to come. This cycle of never feeling good enough is damaging to your mental health and self-esteem. Stoicism offers a powerful tool for dealing with these situations. One of the central tenets of Stoicism is the idea that we cannot control how others perceive us, but we can control how we perceive ourselves. Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This can be applied to self-worth. Your value doesn't come from others' opinions or expectations, but from your own understanding of your worth and the actions you take in alignment with your values. If someone consistently makes you feel like you're not enough, it's important to remember that their perception does not define your reality. You can choose to accept yourself as you are and to set boundaries with people who make you feel unworthy. The Stoic approach teaches us to focus on our own actions, values, and principles rather than seeking approval from others. You are enough as you are, and you don't need to constantly prove your worth to anyone. To break free from this cycle, start by recognizing your own worth. Take time to reflect on your achievements, your strengths, and the progress you've made, regardless of others' acknowledgement. This self-recognition will build your inner strength and help you detach from the need for constant validation from others. Set boundaries with those who make you feel less than, and prioritize relationships that lift you up rather than drain your energy. Remember, you don't need to earn love or approval. You are already worthy, and those who truly care about you will appreciate you for who you are, not for what you can do to meet their expectations. 6. They constantly create drama or chaos in your life. Some people seem to thrive on creating drama or chaos, whether it's through constant arguments, unnecessary conflicts, or manipulation. Being around them feels like walking through a storm. There's always something to deal with, always a crisis or a dramatic event, and you end up feeling emotionally drained. This constant turmoil affects your peace of mind, and you may find yourself spending more time managing their problems than focusing on your own life and goals. If you constantly find yourself caught up in someone else's drama, it can prevent you from finding the peace and clarity you need to live your own life. You might begin to feel overwhelmed by the chaos and start neglecting your own needs and aspirations in favor of putting out fires in their life. Over time, this can lead to burnout and frustration as you're continually dragged into situations that don't serve your growth. Stoicism teaches us that we must remain calm and composed in the face of chaos. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." When surrounded by drama and conflict, it's essential to control your thoughts and reactions. Instead of getting caught up in the chaos, practice emotional detachment and focus on what you can control, your own responses and actions. If someone in your life consistently brings drama or chaos, you don't have to engage with it. You can choose to step back and not let their turmoil affect your peace. This isn't about being indifferent to their struggles, but about protecting your own mental well-being. A Stoic approach teaches us to not let external circumstances dictate our emotional state. Instead, we can choose to remain steady and focused, no matter what is happening around us. To implement this in your life, set clear boundaries with individuals who thrive on drama. When they attempt to pull you into their emotional chaos, calmly disengage and protect your peace. Refuse to be a part of the chaos and choose to focus on your own emotional growth. Remember, you cannot control other people's actions or their emotional roller coaster. However, you can control how you respond to them. Choose peace over drama and prioritize relationships that bring stability, support, and positivity into your life. 7. They disrespect your boundaries. Boundaries are essential in any healthy relationship. They define what is acceptable behavior and what is not, allowing you to protect your time, energy, and emotional well-being. However, when someone consistently disrespects your boundaries, whether it's personal space, emotional limits, or even your time, it can create a sense of imbalance and disrespect. This violation of boundaries can be subtle at first, but over time it can leave you feeling powerless and violated. Whether they push you to engage in things you're uncomfortable with, disregard your need for personal time, or repeatedly break promises, constantly disrespecting your boundaries erodes trust and causes emotional harm. The more you tolerate this behavior, the more you may feel like you're losing control over your own life. It can make you feel unimportant and as though your needs and desires don't matter. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-discipline and self-respect. According to Epictetus, no man is free who is not master of himself. When you allow others to trample on your boundaries, you are relinquishing control of your life and your well-being. By respecting yourself, you gain the strength to protect your emotional and mental health. Setting and enforcing boundaries is an act of self-respect, and it's crucial to practice this in every relationship. If someone consistently crosses your boundaries, it's time to have a conversation with them. Calmly but firmly communicate the boundaries you've set and why they are important for your well-being. If they continue to disrespect you, it may be time to distance yourself from the relationship or reconsider its place in your life. The Stoic mindset encourages us to maintain control over our actions and reactions, regardless of how others behave. If someone continually disregards your boundaries, it's essential to recognize that this is not a reflection of your worth, but rather their inability to respect you. Remember, boundaries are not walls meant to keep others out, but rather clear markers that allow you to maintain your integrity and self-respect. You deserve relationships where your boundaries are acknowledged and respected. Don't be afraid to enforce them, even if it means making tough decisions about the people in your life. 8. They make you feel like you always have to please them. Some relationships are built on a subtle yet powerful expectation, the need to always please the other person. Whether it's making sure they're happy, meeting their needs, or simply avoiding conflict, you constantly feel like you're walking on a tightrope, trying to balance their desires with your own. Over time, this can create a sense of imbalance where your needs and wants take a back seat, while the other person's happiness becomes the priority. This need to please can stem from a variety of factors, such as fear of rejection, guilt, or a deep desire to be liked. While it's natural to want to make others happy, constantly prioritizing their happiness over your own is unhealthy and unsustainable. It can lead to resentment, self-neglect, and emotional exhaustion because you're constantly giving but not receiving. Stoicism teaches that we should act according to virtue, not out of a desire to please others. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." When you focus solely on pleasing others, you lose sight of your own goals and values. True peace comes from within, not from the approval of others. By continually sacrificing your own needs for someone else's satisfaction, you're giving away your personal power. The Stoic approach encourages you to detach your self-worth from other people's opinions and expectations. It's important to learn how to assert your needs and make decisions that align with your own values and well-being, even if it means disappointing others. Saying no or putting your own needs first isn't selfish. It's necessary for preserving your mental and emotional health. If someone is constantly making you feel like you must please them, it's important to reassess the relationship. Start by recognizing that you have the right to set boundaries and prioritize your own happiness. You don't need to prove your worth by fulfilling someone else's every desire. You are valuable as you are, and your needs are just as important as theirs. Remember, you don't need anyone's approval to live a fulfilling life. Choose to surround yourself with people who respect your individuality and support your growth, not those who expect you to always be at their beck and call. 9. They don't bring positivity or growth into your life. One of the most important aspects of any relationship is mutual growth and support. However, if someone consistently drains your energy, brings negativity, or stunts your personal growth, it may be a sign that the relationship is no longer serving you. These individuals may be stuck in their own negative patterns, and instead of encouraging you to become a better version of yourself, they drag you down into the same mindset. Instead of lifting you up, they might make you feel stuck or stagnant. They discourage your personal development, whether it's pursuing new opportunities, developing new skills, or becoming a better version of yourself. The conversations you have with them might be filled with complaints, negativity, or an unwillingness to change. Over time, this can wear you down, making you question your own potential and lose motivation. Stoicism encourages us to seek growth, wisdom, and virtue in all areas of our lives. Seneca said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, but because we do not dare that things are difficult." Surrounding yourself with people who encourage this kind of growth is vital for your well-being. A true Stoic believes that life is a journey of continuous improvement, and it's important to choose relationships that support and challenge you to grow in positive directions. If someone in your life continually brings negativity or holds you back from pursuing your personal goals, it's time to evaluate the relationship. A Stoic approach would advise you to focus on the people who inspire and uplift you, those who challenge you to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. You don't need to remain in relationships that drain your energy and prevent you from moving forward. Remember, you have the power to choose who you allow into your life. Choose relationships that encourage personal growth, bring positivity into your world, and support your journey towards becoming the best version of yourself. Letting go of relationships, especially those with family or close friends, is never easy. But sometimes, the most loving and caring thing you can do for yourself is to step away from those who bring negativity, disrespect, or stagnation into your life. As Stoicism teaches us, we are the masters of our own emotional responses, and we have the power to choose the relationships that nourish our mind, body, and spirit. By recognizing the signs we've discussed today, you're taking an important step towards protecting your peace, your well-being, and your growth. Surround yourself with people who support your development, respect your boundaries, and bring positivity into your life. You are worthy of love, respect, and relationships that empower you to become the best version of yourself. Remember, you don't need to keep toxic relationships out of a sense of obligation. Your mental and emotional health should always come first. It's okay to prioritize your happiness and well-being, even if that means letting go of people who are holding you back. Take some time today to reflect on your relationships. Are they helping you grow, or are they draining you? Are they lifting you up, or making you feel small? You have the power to make the necessary changes to protect your peace and happiness. Thank you for watching, and if this video resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below and share your thoughts or experiences. I'd love to hear how you've navigated tough relationships in your life. Remember, you deserve relationships that bring out the best in you. Take care of yourself and never be afraid to walk away from what no longer serves you.